Stress is a fact of life, wherever you are and whatever you are doing. You cannot avoid stress, but you can learn to manage it so it doesn't manage you. Changes in our lives, such as going to college, getting married, changing jobs, or illness, are frequent sources of stress. Keep in mind that changes that cause stress can also benefit you. Moving away from home to attend college, for example, creates personal development opportunities, new challenges, friends, and living arrangements. That is why it's important to know yourself and carefully consider the causes of stress. Learning to do this takes time, and although you cannot avoid stress, the good news is that you can minimize the harmful effects of stress, such as depression or hypertension. The key is to develop an awareness of how you interpret and react to circumstances. This awareness will help you developing coping techniques for managing stress.
What is stress management? It is a wide spectrum of techniques and psychotherapies aimed at controlling a person's level of stress, especially chronic stress, for the purpose of improving everyday functioning. This includes processes like identification, assessment, and implementation of control measures to workplace stressors. To completely understand the definition of stress management, let us have a quick glance at what is stress. Stress is the body's reaction to any change that requires an adjustment or response. It can have both positive as well as negative aspects on an individual. Positive effect includes that it keeps us alert, motivated, and cautious. At the same time, stress affects us negatively when it makes us face continuous challenges with no relaxation. Among various stresses, chronic stress is the most dangerous as it creates numerous physical as well as psychological problems. Stress management helps us to have a happier, healthier, and more productive life. However, personal effort does matter as changes will be productive according to degree of stress and desire for the change.
Stress management is very important. Effective stress management helps you break stress on your life so you can be happier, healthier, and productive. The ultimate goal is balanced life. There are many beneficial for stress management. They are reduced blood pressure, heart diseases, digestive troubles, many more physical and mental ailments. The best way to reduce stress is doing exercise at once a week. It helps your body feel good. It also helps to improve your sleep and mental health.
Different types of stress. Stress are mainly divided into three. First one is acute stress, and second one is episodic acute stress, and third one is chronic stress. Acute stress. Acute stress occurs in stressful events, unexpected life crises, for example, serious accidents, sudden bereavements, or other traumatic events. The word acute means the symptoms that develop quickly but do not last long. And the second one, episodic acute stress. Acute stress that is suffered too frequently is called episodic stress. This type of stress is usually seen in people who make self inflicted, unrealistic, or unreasonable demands, and this brings too much stress in their attempt to accomplish these goals. And the third type of stress is chronic stress. Chronic stress is the total opposite of acute stress. It's not exciting and thrilling, but dangerous and unhealthy. It also elevates the levels of cortisol and adrenaline in the body. This physical reaction can leave the patient unable to relax or even sleep. Eventually, the patient may also develop an anxiety disorder.
Symptoms of stress. There are various symptoms that shows stress. First one is about probable symptoms. It includes insomnia, means the inability to sleep, loss of mental concentration, absenteeism, means practice of regularly staying away from work without a good reason, depression, extreme anger and frustration, family conflict, migraine, headaches, and back problems. Next is about physical symptoms. It includes aches and pains, diarrhea or constipation, nausea, dizziness, chest pain, rapid heart rate, loss of sex drive, frequent colds or flu. Third one is about emotional symptoms. It includes depression or general unhappiness, anxiety and agitation, moodiness or angry, feeling overwhelmed, means having a strong emotional effect, loneliness and isolation, and other mental or emotional health problems. Fourth one is about behavioral symptoms. It includes overeating or undereating, angry outburst, alcohol or drug misuse, and tobacco use. Last one is about the job related symptoms. It includes low mood, consuming too much caffeine or alcohol, low productivity accompanied by feelings of low achievement, regular absence, and a higher sickness rate. Being accident prone means having personality traits that predispose to accidents. These all are the various symptoms of stress.
Causes of stress. We can divide the causes of stress in main three dimensions: organizational factors, individual factors, external factors. Organization means the workplace of an employee. The organizational factors include the following points: discrimination in pay salary structure, strict rules and regulation by the organization. Due to the strict rules and regulation, employees are most of time dissatisfied. It dominated each and every minute. This creates high pressure in employees. Ineffective communication, goal conflict, more of centralized and formal organizational structure. Here the decisions are made up of the top. Employees has no opportunity to take decision. This lead to high pressure in employees. Less promotional opportunities. Less promotional opportunities give high level of stress because they are very much concerned about the future. Last point is unhealthy working condition. The next dimension is individual factor. Individual factors are based on individual. It include unable to understand various expectations which family members, subordinates, etc. Inherent personality traits like being impatient, anger, fear, guilt, etc. Similarly, the family issues, personal financial problems, sudden career changes, accident, death, divorce, job loss, etc. also include overeating, lack of sleep, use of alcohol, injury, disease, hormonal imbalance. The third dimension is external factors. External factors include change in technology, inflation, and the social responsibilities, rapid change, outdoor climate, etc. These are the main causes of stress.
Stress management skills. An effective stress management helps you break the hold stress has in your life so you can be happier, healthier, and more productive. It's very important to experiment and find out what works best for you. So, here are some stress management tips that can help you to do that. First and most important thing that you should always remember in your life, always keep a positive attitude. Always try to keep a positive attitude towards life. Always try to make yourself happy. Always try to smile. Be optimistic. Accept that there are events that you cannot control. Never expect yourself to control every hard situations in your life. Be assertive instead of being aggressive. Assert your feelings, opinions, or belief instead of becoming angry, defensive, or passive. Learn some relaxation techniques like meditation, yoga. Exercise regularly. Only if you exercise regularly, your body will have the ability or capability to fight against stress. So for that, you should eat healthy, well balanced meals. You should learn to manage time more efficiently. You should make time for hobbies, interest, and relaxation. Get enough rest and sleep, because a lack of sleep is a significant cause of stress. Avoid using alcohol. You should avoid the use of alcohol, or at least reduce your consumption of alcohol. Talk to someone if you feel so much stress, because talking can really help you. Talking can work by either distracting you from your stressful thoughts or releasing some of the built up tension by discussing it. Keep a stress diary. Keeping a stress diary is another effective stress management tool. It can help you become more aware of the situations which cause you become stressed. Manage to say no to unwanted things that cause you stress. Set limits appropriately and learn to say no to requests that would create excessive stress in your life. Rest if you are ill. If you are feeling unwell, or if you do not feel that you have to carry on regardless, a short spell of rest will enable the body to recover faster. So these are some tips that can help you to manage your stress.
How to live a stress-free life. Follow a routine. A routine provides a structured and organized way of living. When our daily routine is well structured, we can utilize our day in a better way. Make a list for yourself. This technique will help to ease your stress in a positive manner. The best suggestion would be to make a to-do list of all activities, assignments, etc. Accept and face your challenges. When you accept your challenges, it has a positive impact on your mind and consciousness. Look after yourself. When we are in a stressful situation, we ignore our own selves either by eating unhealthy meals or by not giving our body and mind enough rest. So, never forget to take good care of you in a stressful situation. Avoid distractions. While virtual presence is equally important as is the physical one, it becomes a little difficult to completely remove these from our life. But we can avoid using them when focusing or working in a particular job. Get moving. Do something each day to be active, like walk, hike, play a sport, run, etc. It doesn't have to be grueling to reduce stress. Just move. Have fun doing it.
Stress is not necessarily something bad. It all depends how you take it. In the 21st century, we stress about different things, and much longer, your brain and body stay on red alert and less able to think clearly, learn, or remembering things. Take a few more deep breaths, because as you know, stress is a physical reaction. We can do many things to reduce stress. The best thing we can do each other is to listen with our ears and with our hearts. And dear stress, let us break up. Thank you.